Let's take a live look outside right now through the Fox 23 Skyview network as green country, as we've been talking about. This is a big story today. Cooks under that intense sun. You actually can see it cooking.
Yeah, that haze right over there. Everyone is trying to stay cool in this heat. Besides student athletes trying to stay safe during practices, the commute to and from school is also a hot one with no air conditioning on school buses.
Fox 23's Tanya Motorzycki is live with how some districts are trying to make the rides for students a little bit more bearable out there. Tanya.
Now, I know for me at 8:30 in the morning when I left for work, it was already hot, and all I had to do was get in the car, crank up my AC like this. But, you know, my son and many others who ride the bus did not have this luxury this morning. It was just last week some districts like Broken Arrow Public Schools drove off into a new school year, but they did not anticipate triple digits welcoming the students too.
Unfortunately, with Oklahoma, you never know what the weather's going to be like. Well, this year we're being blessed with 100-degree temperatures for the last 2 weeks of August, which can be really, really horrible for our drivers and for our students.
BAPS Transportation Manager Tammy White says bus drivers are riding around getting kids for about 3 hours at a time. So it's important to keep drivers and students cool, because the problem with school buses is there's no air conditioning.
There are no air conditioners on the bus. However, the drivers, they do have fans at the front. Some buses have one fan, some have two. And you would think that the fans would really generate cooler air, but they really don't. What it does is it generates warmer air that does get blowed onto the driver. All of our windows should be put down so that our students will have that circulation of air to be able to keep the air moving while they're on the bus.
Drivers will even open the hatches on the bus.
And that keeps that air constantly circulating.
When I step foot on this bus in Broken Arrow, there's school districts that are making sure that their staff and children are safe as it's hotter. Not only are windows coming down farther than when I was in school, I remember it was about this much they could roll down, but now you have definitely some more circulation, but they're also receiving donations to help with water and ice during this hot period. TTCU donated these thermal cooler bags. The district just didn't know how soon they'd put them to use.
We are filling these bags with a sandwich bag of ice and a BA cooling towel and a bottle of water to help keep our drivers cool.
Now, these are the cute little thermal bags that TTCU donated. You can see they're thermal. They had even just a little rag to keep cool that they can put in the ice, and as well as the water to keep those drivers nice and cool all day long. Now, also, White says that students will be getting a bottle of water before every trip on a bus. She says, please do not use that as a squirt gun, and do not throw water, do not throw the bottles, or get anyone else wet, because at that point you will be suspended, she said. Live in Broken Arrow, covering news that matters, and Tanya Motorzycki, Fox 23 News.